Okay, my chat got signed out or something. All right, looks like we're back. Good enough. All right. No. There we go. And we're back. Somehow my chat got signed out. That's kind of weird. My this one, which is like a third-party one. Anyways, we're back, and so last time we were working on the snake, and everything was working good, but there was not a bug, but an oversight. As you can see here, everything works fine until you basically beat the level, and then actually, and I'm sorry, this is not where the error is. The error is on snake here. Once you beat the level, everything gets wiped out and spawned in again, so it loses. For a split second, basically, this array is empty. So basically, really, there's not too much to fix this. We just got to do this and make sure it's is greater than 0. And that should fix all that. So I'm just going to bump that in. There we go. And that should prevent the problem of when the level changes, basically, it needs to wait. And this is good because today we're going to do the frog buddy. And she is going to basically need the same thing, or check here, because the levels are going to change. And it's going to also need to grab a log. So that's what we're going to work on today. And it's been a little while. I'm trying to make sure I get on at least once a week. It's been a little bit more than a week, but the effort is there. All right, so one other thing that we need to do before we move on to the frog buddy actually is the snake, and I'll show you. The snake, whoa, he's not going to work. All right, so the animation or the sprite flips. Not gonna get me over here. It'd be easier if this wasn't level 5. Okay. So, right, watch this. He won't kill me until the back of him there. So, and the reason for that is because when I'm flipping him, I'm not flipping his collision box. That's not who we want. Snake is who we want. This collision box here needs to be moved basically to the reverse of this. So if we check the collision box, it's at negative 8.5 and negative 0.5. So we basically just want to flip the X, really, so that when it's going the other way, it'll be the head that kills you, because that's how it is in the game. It's not the whole snake that kills you. So so we're going to do that in the code real quick. So this is where it's flipped, right? So we're going to make it, I'm going to drag this guy down in here, and then dot position dot x equals 8.5? And then when it goes the other way, I'm going to make sure it's back to normal. Otherwise, it won't flip back. It'll do it the first time, and then it won't come back again. So let's test that. That should be all we need there. Oh, wait. I feel like that's only on the logs. Isn't there a point where he is going, yeah, down here. I said there's a point where he's going left and right on the road too. So here. Oops. No, that's right. And then I'm going to plop one here as well. This is just to make sure it flips back and forth. So let's test that out real quick. I probably should not be on level 5, make my life easier, but hey. Alright, that works. That's how it starts though. Here we go, here's the test. Perfect. Okay, let's make sure he flips back. Hopefully he comes, here he comes, perfect. And he should flip back good, yes, alright. So that tightens that up and takes care of that. That was another oversight. So the one oversight was that everything worked until the level changed. And another oversight was that I wasn't flipping the collision box back and forth on his head when he's going the different ways. Okay, so that's that. And also, I did improve. I might change this still, actually, depending on how the frog goes, because I might want to just use a while loop here. But I did improve this a little bit. I put the else spawn out here, so it's a little less recursive. It used to be inside of here, and now it just passes. I still think there's an edge case problem there, I think. I'm not mistaken, but for now, I'm going to do the frog buddy, and then if that goes well, I might just scrap this and use a while loop. That's probably what I should be using. While loops are they can be, they can cause an infinite loop, so I try to use them very cautiously. But this is kind of a situation where I need one, because I'm sitting here and checking if it's, I don't want them to spawn in the middle of the screen. I need them to spawn off the screen. So I'm waiting and checking if these pieces are off the screen currently, and I should be using a while loop here. What I did instead was basically do it a hard way. But we're going to try on the frog buddy, which has fresh code here. We're going to try to do a while loop instead. Alright, so the first thing it's going to need is a reference to the game manager, which is a Node 2D. And then we're going to do this. Game manager equals get parent. It shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't it be a node? 2D? That's what I had before. I don't know why I threw an error. Hey Marley. Come over to visit. A good camera angle for you. I don't know if this is a good time for laps though, buddy. You wanna say hi? Oh, here's my boy. Here's my boy. Alright. Gotta get him his own camera. That'd be cool. When he chills. Okay. No idea why that didn't work the first time, but we're good now. Okay, so that gets us the reference to the game manager, which holds the the row of logs that we need to concern ourselves for. We're going to create a function spawn. Oops, spawn. And that's going to return nothing. Okay. Now we need to do basically similar to the snake here. So up here we did yeah. So when we do the spawn, oh, that's right, it's picking a spot. Oh, this is going to need that same thing I needed in the beginning here, because this is also carrying that. I guess it won't, because if it's 0, it'll just be... Alright, we'll leave that for a moment. Let's see, real quick actually. If nothing's broken at the moment. Nope, we're good. Okay. So let's actually just build it fresh here. So we need a variable array. How I want to do this. Actually, I want to do a placed, I think. Placed, which should be a bool, equals false. And then picked up. Okay. So if any point, actually, I'll leave that for a second. I'm gonna say at any point he gets picked up, we're gonna make him hide, essentially. Or actually, he'll probably move his position, actually, not hide. Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going? How was your stream? It had been a minute since I've been on, so I gotta just like push myself to get on here and get a little work in. Did you? Sweet. The POS got it functional. Nice, awesome. It's coming out. It's coming out really cool. I hadn't even thought about that, the POS, until I turned it on this morning and I saw you working on it. I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely a whole thing. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you built it inside Godot, right? I saw you had it laid out in the Krita there. But I saw you building it earlier. You started getting into the control nodes. Feeling good about the control nodes? That was like actually one of the first things I learned when I got in there. At the time I was building a web game and I was like checking out what it could do as far as like emulating just like a website. And their controls are really cool there. They can do all kinds of like Windows based like file upload stuff and everything. It's pretty neat. Everything's nice and dynamic and yeah, exactly. I'd have to refresh myself too. Yeah, absolutely. Like just knowing how to get into and like mentally build it like you were doing today, like mentally building the nested structure of it all, like that's a whole thing, you know? Like you start building it your first time, you're like, oh wait, I'm gonna need another horizontal box. Oh wait, I'm gonna need a divider. I'm gonna need another horizontal box inside the horizontal box and a vertical box inside that horizontal box. Oh, button groups. Do I know about that? I think I do. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I need that. I'm like, in all my research and like using AI, we were talking earlier about GPT, and like I'm basically functionally inept doing signals, like custom signals in code. Like I'm only using the inspector and connecting them that way. Button groups basically turn a group of buttons into radio buttons. We're only one. Okay, that's right. I did go through and like look at them all. I didn't get a chance to really like use them and put them into play. Connect, pressed, callable. Oh, I see this part here, I think, was what was not in my, I wasn't doing it right or something. So connect, so it's signal connect, and then press callable. So the callable is yeah, I don't think I knew this, at least this last part about binding it. That's very old school JavaScript, straight up, like without React and stuff, like binding buttons. I got until I do that. Like the only way I'm doing it right now is I'm using them, but I only use them through the inspector. And I know there's a way that you can like, basically, yeah, do it through code like this. I pass the button as an argument so I can do different things. Yeah, cool. So you're calling self and then the method in, but in quotes. Wait, I want to see it's the beginning. Pressed. So this is the signal, right? God, why is that happening? So pressed. And then, yeah, okay. And then callable. This is are you writing a separate function that it connects to? Because I just use, like, let me see here. Maybe like the car or something, or the snake actually. I just do like on body entered from the, yeah, like that. And that just hooks up through the inspector. Okay. Yeah, they changed something that threw me for a loop as far as between level Godot 3 and 4. Okay. Yeah, so I just use them all like through the editor right now. So I do use them, and you gotta, but I definitely need my head around that better. Yeah, I bet you it is. I just was getting thrown for a loop. Like when I think I said it earlier on your stream that when I was, at the time when I was learning Godot, it was like right in the transition of 3 to 4. So it was like I got my head around it for like a couple days, and then I realized, wait a second, I'm watching all this YouTubes of Godot 3 stuff, you know, and not Godot 4 stuff. And it's like there is enough of a change. Like actually, when I originally really started to learn to code, I learned Python first, and the free course on Code Academy was Python 2 something, and Python 3 was already out. But I looked into that, and there was like, as far as a newbie was concerned, there was like almost nothing different except for the way you write print, you know. So, but in this case was the opposite. There was a lot changing for the better. Like you couldn't do this. You couldn't drag these things out and do that before. I'm pretty sure. You just had to always do get node. GPT tries to use the Godot. Yeah, I know, it's annoying. Nice. Yeah, I think I was learning right when like 4.0 was like had just hit or something, or maybe it wasn't even fully out yet because they had it on, you know, beta for a little while before that. And then I watched a video. The best video I saw was something about along the lines of like all the changes in Godot 4 essentially, you know, and that helped me like connect the dots and bridge it. So now I'm actually sort of grateful that I know a little bit of Godot 3 also, because every once in a while I will just use like get nodes. I use a get parent here, but I still use them sometimes. Beta so you're pretty much not too far, you know. You didn't learn too much around the same time I did. I learned it and then I put it down for a little while. Yeah, it's as long as it works, man. At some point, you're like, whatever. As long as it's not causing like 6 extra lines of code, you know. Might be something that's a little more annoying to type. But back in the day, I know they used to literally do this get parent.getNode.getNode.getNode.getNode to get to something like all the time, like, you know, which is what they call in React world, they call it prop drilling. Yeah, I mean, I definitely use like legacy stuff too, but I'm fine with it. I'm still at the point where I'm just happy getting stuff to work, and yeah, it is. That's for sure. Yeah, it's really nice how you can just drag stuff out like that. And did you know this? I picked this up the other. What is it? This is a cool one I picked up the other day watching some other streamer. I think it's if you control drag. Here, let's see. I think you control drag it. Look at this. Oops, I don't know why I did that. Look at that. That's odd. Anyways, it's supposed to just do this. Yeah, it like auto builds a constant for you and names it even, and then preloads it for you. It's pretty sweet. I was like, oh, that's a slick. Let me try that again. I don't know why that like threw that extra line of text in there. And the other thing is that sometimes why is it not letting me? Now it's not letting me do it. Maybe it's got to be. There we go. Got to have the cursor. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty slick though. How it just like picks up its own. It picks up the name from the script from the. Yeah. I should use constants more too. That's another thing. I'm just like var. Let like JavaScript. Actually, I got in a good form in JavaScript. I do const all the time. Actually, almost. But I should use more constants. These change though. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right about that. Yeah, I feel like I've been watching a bunch of people using Godot, and I honestly don't see it a lot. Like enums are like the one, I feel like the one exception there. With the all caps style too, like that's the convention. They like to do the all caps for constants. Yeah, we probably should be better at it, I guess. But that goes along the lines with doing this too, like we were talking about earlier. Of, you know, it's small bonuses, small increase, but you can totally not have to worry about it. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because I actually do this more just for good form and for the small performance boost, even just to get into good habits. I used static var or something in GScript a while ago, and some purist hated it. This? What were they saying you should use? Consts for everything? You can't do let, and you can't do not let's JavaScript. I mean, that's one thing that's weird, because honestly in Python, I don't know if you know Python, but you don't need anything. You just go whatever, apple equals 10, you know, and they're like, all right, gotcha, boy. You know, you don't have to even declare it as a. So yeah, actually it's letting me do that. Why isn't that throwing an error? Well, it's throwing an error above it. Well, isn't that what a constant is? I mean, a constant is basically a static variable, right? Just it's never supposed to change. You're taking it with too much semantics there, or with too much, taking it too literally. Because it is a variable, but it doesn't always need to vary. I guess. You're just, in the way encoders use it, you're using it basically is to store a piece of data. That's the way I see it. Big difference with static variables is that it's available without an instance of the object. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think I've done those yet then. That sounds interesting. So if anything like that, I would be like, okay, I'm throwing that in a, you know, a singleton or auto load or whatever for anything that needs to be like always there. Yeah, it's, you know, it's cool, like coding. There's just straight up like, I hate the term, a bunch of different ways to skin the cat though, you know, but there really is, like, you can make things work in a number of different like logical approaches to it, you know. I know. Sorry, Marley too. I always hate that term. It's I need to find a better expression for doing something many different ways. It really is a god-awful expression, even if I didn't love cats, which I do. All right, I like it. Yep, that works. That's true. More than one way to smoke it too these days. All right, so you haven't been on, so I was working more recently. I'm just finishing up working on the snake here, and as I flipped him, I had two oversight problems. As I flipped him back, because he comes back the other way, like that, I wasn't flipping his collision box, because only the head of the snake kills you in the arcade game. So when he turns around, I had to like reposition the collision box every time. And the other thing was that it was all working until the level cleared, and then it lost a reference. So I had to add this in here to obviously fix that. I still don't like the way I'm doing this. I think I'm going to do this. What are your feelings on while loops? I feel like I need to use one here. I just always generally like try to find some way not to have to use a while loop, because they're just asking for trouble, I feel like. But I don't know. I get scared off by them early on, you know. Whiles? I think so. Yeah. What do we got here? Well, let's just go to where I was working. This is where I was working. Yeah, okay. I'm like, it's not showing me the right script. All right. Yeah, I think, let's see. Let's try it in here, because that's what I'm going to need. While not placed. Yeah, I know, because they're generally just like trouble, you know, but sometimes you kind of do need them. And the reason why I'm thinking of it here is because I'm doing stupid code, because I'm trying to basically, like when I spawn it, it needs to spawn off the screen, right? Because I don't want it to just pling in, you know, in the middle of the screen. So I'm like hoping and looking in the code if any of these parts of the log or it's like somewhere over here, and if not, it like goes to the next one and the next one, and if not, it like tries to hold. It's like, this is kind of where you need a while loop, where you almost want to wait, theoretically, basically wait for it, you know, while it's not there, you know, keep trying. But yeah, I remember one other game I had to use it. Do you think I can use it on wait for yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't like, because I would have to hook in some like I have to wait and then basically hook in a reference directly to a certain log and then like track its position, which is basically, I think, feel like the same thing as doing the while loop, right? Let's try to not break stuff here. So so right now I have placed set as a bool is false, so he's not placed yet. And then I have to do a check here. What is it? Waterlane to spawned dot size greater than 0. No. And then for log and I can just copy that. And then what I need to do is I look for, like what I did over here. I know, I'm like, just, we'll see it. See, well, this right here, didn't, like this is just a temporary check because it'll throw an error. I can probably get rid of this line of code if I handle the game. Like I haven't done the game flow yet. I actually just brought in a bunch of all the audio, and you know, the audio and the little timers that happen between events and stuff kind of like dictate the flow of things. So I could, when the level ends, I could do something there. Right. So yeah, so this is only a check for like the blink of an instant that in between levels everything gets reset and respawned, because it's looking for, you know. But all I gotta do to like get rid of that is basically, and I think I need to anyway, like on each level, reset all of the, you know, the otter and the snake and this guy, and they probably don't even come on the screen for the first few seconds. Like I set a timer, and then have them come in, and then I won't need this. But for now, I need this basically, and then I'll come in and come like you. I think you think the same way I do. You were talking earlier, and a lot of times I just like, blah, I get my idea out and I'm like, let me just get this thing. Let me just get this. Yeah, let me get this sucker working with scaffolding. Exactly. And then I'll come back later and either if there's errors or not, or like you just look at it and you kind of get the spider senses tingle and you're like, I don't know, I think there's a better way to do this or whatever. And then sometimes you come along later and it's very possible that once I put the audio and the pacing of the game in, I'm going to move like all this stuff off the screen in between levels and just set a timer, and then I won't need this. But for now I do, so it's not, yeah, basically that's what I'm doing. It's exactly what I'm doing, dude. I'm basically putting this like little prop here. It's like a little, I'll just hold this up for a second. But I think that works because, you know, sometimes you end up like doing something a completely different way, or like that's not going to work, or you know, you end up with a better idea, and then I won't use any of this. So like, why I don't need to like go too crazy on making everything perfect the first time, because you can always come back and make it better, you know. Yeah, exactly. Spaghetti and glue, right? So yeah, you know what I need another variable here. I need log array, which is an array of. Actually, I might not need this if I'm going to do it with this while loop. Whatever. It's going to be an array of area 2Ds though. And if, yeah, there's going to be another one here. All right, so what I did with the snake here was, well, do I need to run to eat? I just want to stop by and say, hey, man, thanks, man. It's great seeing you. Thanks for stopping in. I always enjoy your stuff in the morning, man. I love how you're up early. I kind of get up early. I make my coffee. I'm like, oh, sweet, he's already on. Yeah, man, I'll catch you tomorrow probably, right? I'm only on for till about 7:30 myself, so yeah. Of course. Catch you then, man. Enjoy your night. Okay, so what I did over here was, where did I check if it has the sprite I need, this. This line. Is what I want to grab. Frog Buddy. And then right here, another if statement. And then, no, yeah, log array. Pen log. Yeah. X in range. Yep. I don't think I need a -1 here. No. Okay. Do I not have a colon here? No. I need to move this quick. What is this? Oh, I didn't copy it all. Right. Actually, I don't need this. Oh, I do have it. Huh? What kind of weird copying is that? We'll get rid of that. I'm only going to look for the one end. Okay. Get you back over here. Are we good now? Be silly. Can't find probably get node on base int. Yeah, okay. That's because I'm not doing that right. I need this. Not there though. I'll change that to this, and then do this, and that. There we go. Okay. Get rid of this gap. And then we're going to add this to the array. And then I don't really need to throw that in an array, actually. I don't think I need that. If log.position.x is less than or equal to, what are we using here? 120 sounds good. Then we can position log dot position. He's gonna need right bounds and left bounds also, just like the snake has. But we don't want to set them. Okay. And then position equals log position, left bounds equals log dot left bounds. This is going to make it so that it will be dynamic with each level, because it does change, I think. The left and right bounds change on the levels. Okay. And then speed. Or velocity. Did I give him velocity? Speed. Where is the speed? Okay. Does have a speed. But does that do anything though? Okay. So we do need a variable for speed. Nope. Just gonna make that int. And then during the process here, position plus equals speed times delta. And then speed equals log speed. And then placed equals true. I don't think I need to break out of the loop. Let's try. See what I broke. Let's see what I broke. Broken. Vector 2 and float. Oh, position.x. Sorry. Alright, alright. I'm just gonna get a frog to show up on the screen. That would be too much. I don't see one, but there's no error. This is level 5 after all, but okay. Not there yet. Do I need the break? I don't think so. I think there's something else off with that still. Yet. No love that. No love for that. Okay. And what is this tied to? Yeah, log right. It's just what we want. Oh, is this... This might not be existing yet. Hold on a second. Let me check that real quick. In this pile up here. Is there a frog buddy? There is one. Okay, that's not the problem. Oh, we're not calling this. Okay. And then I guess we just call spawn real quick here. This is where I would need a timer, like I was just saying to send it. Anything broken? Uh-oh. Yep, there it is. The infinite loop. Gotta love it. Close it. Okay. Nope. That's too bad you send it's not here. It'd be great. Like, this is why you don't use while loops when you're not. Because that's the thing. It's just that if you don't do it right, that kind of crap happens instead of just a normal error message. Like your whole thing hangs, and you're not be able to even close the program. All right, what did I forget to do here? Okay. Oh, that should be right. Place this false, place this true. That should break it out. Let me do a quick timer here. Isn't it? What's wrong with... there. Okay. Oh. We had the 1 second and now we got an infinite loop. Oh, that's great. I knew I should have been cautious to use this. It's alright though. Not afraid. So we don't need that. It just delays the inevitable for a moment. Actually, we'll leave that in. I don't... Continue? Nope. Dangerous things. Okay. I don't want to be recursive. Maybe I got an idea. This is probably not going to make it any better. That's going to call it like crazy though, I think. That's going to make it worse. Pretty sure. Well, it's not any better. That's for sure. Hunting and pecking my way through it. We'll figure it out. Oh, now we can't get out. I knew it was going to be causing problems. Why did I have to do it? There we go. Just see what happens when I run it without the loop at all. See if it doesn't just... I don't see him. Okay. I think I need to do it that way though. Let me see, the snake. Oh, wait a second. No, that should be right. Okay. I don't even know what that's doing there. I don't think that's doing anything. I'm gonna have to do that a different way, I think. I might have to do this. I might do the array. Make sure it's finding something. Okay, so I should add it to the array after all. And then dot size is greater than 0. That's still not going to work unless I put that while loop back in, and that's going to break everything again. Let's see where our little frog buddy is right now. No, remote. Fly, frog buddy. Position. He's not moving. Okay. All right, so let's try it again. Let's play with danger again. Okay, fingers crossed. Nope, broke it. Broke it good. As soon as I threw that while loop in there. Got all of it. Let me just change this real quick to make sure that it isn't because of where the log is. No, okay. Yeah, I told them it was dangerous playing with these while loops. It is. Alright, I'm gonna have to ditch that. I'll have to experiment a little more. I'm gonna have to do it the way I did with the snake, which doesn't feel great. It's all this. Oh, hold on a second. I'm not done playing with danger yet. Log array. 0. Is this only gonna run? Nope. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna figure this out. mark here. I might need to take a quick stretch break and think of this over. I knew this was going to be trouble, but I actually think this should be working. This all probably... Oops. Doesn't need to be in any of that. Identify proposition on base callable. No, that should be right. What's wrong with any of this? This is all just itself. Gonna find prior position on base call. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. One more time. Still no? I'll keep thinking of new ways to attack this without giving up. That's what I'm going to do. Oh man, okay. It is bigger than 0. Not place. Longer. Dude! What's up? How are you? Dude. I'm currently playing with fire, basically, in the code. And every time I get it wrong, instead of it just giving me an error, it like freezes the program. It's awesome. They're called while loops. And if I watch, it's not working right now, so I'm going to break it for you. Ready? 1 second. And frozen. And now I can't close it. Oh, it's all good. I'm only on for... Actually, I'm on for a little bit longer. An hour and a half or so, I think. Got something going on at 8. But it had been too long since I've been on, so... Trying to make a small effort here to push the game along. I'm having fun breaking it right now. Actually, I was just going to take a quick... Since you're cooking anyway. I was just going to stand up and take a quick break and think about my current issue. So I will be right back. What are you cooking, by the way? What's for dinner? Where's my be right back sign? Here we go. You're back. Yeah, I try to get up every hour or so. All right, back. So what's for dinner? I need ideas. I think we're probably gonna get pizza later, actually. That's probably the plan. Hey, where'd that go? What did I just do? Insta shrunk the sign. I don't think this is gonna make it any better. Nope. I really should just bail on it. I did a quick look on Wild Loops and Godot, and they're like, people are like, first thing I see is don't use them, which I already knew. Nothing too exciting. I have too many allergies, so it's never thrilling. Oh, that stinks. Just chicken and roasted. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, allergies are a bummer. Got lots of stuff you can't eat. Let's get out of this. All right. Literally always some kind of permanent. So meat. Yeah. Always. I'm such a meat and potatoes guy. Pretty cool. Oh, you want to hear something cool? Here's something fun. So Frogger, is a classic, right? So did you know that there's like 5 variations of levels, and you have to get the frog to each one of these homes, right? So there's 5 homes per level, and then the level changes, and there's like 5 variations of levels. They have a different tune that plays for every little different spot you get into, except for the last one. There's a certain song that plays at the end of the level. But so there's 20 different little tunes that play, that variate when you put your frog in these different homes. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I was gonna tell people, I'm like, of course nobody would know that, right? Unless you're like happen to be building Frogger. But yeah, there are all these cute little like motifs basically, where I just put them in here. Let's see. Intro. Yeah, song home 1. Can I just play these? Yeah, here we go. Oh wait, is that not very loud? Let me pause the tunes. Yeah, right, I hear ya. How do I start this over? No, I didn't want to re-import it. Just play. And that's just like one of them. There's like 20 of these things. They're great. I know, right? I figured you'd get a kick out of these, though. I did. This is a good one. But yeah, there's just like 20 of these things. I was like, these are great. Like someone put some extra love. This one's cool. Different. Let's keep going. Good stuff. I was like, wow, it's like, and you know how many people even back then probably even realized this was going on? Probably nobody. And they put all this extra work. They are. One was like Pop Goes the Weasel, I think, or some kind of. This one's crazy. Yeah, totally. That kind of does sound like ice cream truck music. It's a good call. These little motifs, right? Here we go. Is that like half like Farajaka or something? Like it's they're all like close to something, but they're not, right? So many people have probably never even heard all these because you'd have to get to like level 5, which is insane, on a quarter. That's similar to the. That's weird. That's very similar to the main song, but then it does this like bridge, or it breaks off and does that. We're almost there. No, I definitely haven't either. I can't remember if I ever got past the first level ever playing Frogger. Yeah. These are great. There it is. Now that's something, right? No way. I found these. I'm like, no way. I'm putting them all in. Da, 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 da. We're getting some more famous ones. You have to get deeper into the game to hear the good stuff. One's funky. No, I totally could put just one in. But I found them all. There's actually even funnier. Is there's the main song that I found. Here's the last one. That's what they thought, yeah. They just grabbed the beginning of one once they got deep into it. Yeah, probably. So apparently, like, and I found this also. One of these, the site that I found these the sounds on, it was saying that there was some kind of error in the original song. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on because why not? Like, it's not that hard. I've got them come this far. Somebody actually fixed an error in the original song. So I have like two versions of the song itself. Like, this is the main song. I don't know. Is this the fixed one? It had a note. It was like, it's missing this beat and that beat. And somebody went and fixed it and put a separate. So I actually have like the original one and the one that's fixed, I guess, according to somebody's music theory. Yeah, main and fix. Yeah, this was the fixed one. And this is the original. I don't even know where. No, for real. I know. I'm appreciating it though, so I guess it was worth it. I was like, that's pretty cool. I actually got them both because I didn't know which one I wanted to use. But this is the main tune. But at some point he said there's like a missing beat or something, and you also like no one's ever heard the end of the song because you run out of time, you die before you ever hear the end of the song, essentially. You'd have to have unlimited time because the timer is only 30 seconds, and then you die. And then it plays a tune and starts this over again. So here's the super, right around here, you'd never hear this part. Secret Froggy music. Okay, that's all I got. That's all of it, I think. This besides the sound effects. There's a Level Complete song. You can play that one. That was kind of cool. This is the one that plays like every fifth. That's like when you beat a level. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're just doing little motifs, just like do 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 do. They're all like 8 to 12 seconds or something. Looks like. But I just got a kick out of it because I was like, wow, what like extra loving touch, someone put in to do all this, and how many people ever noticed it. Maybe, it's one of those things that like you kind of maybe notice those things, but you don't actually notice them because you're like, this game's really good, and you can't even put your finger on all the reasons why, and But I had a kick out of how much love they put into it. Hey, Loki, what's up? I was just playing all the Frogger tunes. I was discussing how with M here, how in each they put all this extra love and attention into like a different tune plays in each one of the homes you get to. Yeah, I should try some shout outs here because you guys both stream. Is that how I do it? Yes. Trickster. Loki Trickster, right? I've been trying to remember how to do it. Oh, wait, that didn't work for Loki. should have. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, I have to wait. They put me on a timer, Loki. I'm a noob. yeah, there is. This is 2 minute. I can't promote everybody all at once. You all got to get your own minutes. So, Loki M is a basically an audio engineer. And M Loki is a game streamer or a game developer. Yeah, ladies first, always. But Loki, awesome work on the. I got a chance to play your 1-bit dungeon. I'll show. Let me see if I can pull that up. Loki just made a. He was in a game jam, and he did. It was a 1-bit game jam, so you can only basically use like black and white, essentially. Yeah, it came out really cool. I was actually watching another person stream the other day, Loki, and they were playing through the 1-bit. No, it wasn't Jern. Loki could probably answer better than me. Jern's stuff was great. Like, people went all out. Really good stuff. Like, that, whatever, Tom Millman guy. I gotta follow him. He's cool. That Western he was making. Okay, yeah, 1-bit jam. I thought that, yeah, I knew it wasn't Jern's, or John's jam there. Where's your page, Loki? Where are you? There you are. Let's visit. This game is hard though, dude. So this is his entry. But it's cool. I liked it. Actually, I wanted to really compliment the music. I thought it was pretty well done, and the sound effects. So let's play. Got his little Link character here. I thought it was really great. They did a good job. I didn't get very far. I got killed by the Reaper, like my furthest run. Never hero. And it's cool. It's got a whole Fog of War thing. So I guess you do auto, right? Let him just do his thing. And then he runs in. Okay, I saw your... So there is a health bar here. Like, when I was playing before, like, one feedback, Loki, is like, it's really hard to tell what your health is. I thought it was, like, a design choice that made it, like, not knowing. Depending on when you played the Reaper spawn too quickly. Yeah, I was dorking around, and then all of a sudden I saw this dude show up, and he just, like, came right at me. And does that dude just kill you automatically? Because I don't even think I was able to fight him. I was just, like, dead. Let's go, buddy. Okay, so now I can see my health. That makes things a lot easier. I saw you comment. Yeah, okay, yeah, he dropped me fast when I played before. But this music is great, dude. Did you make this music, or? I thought it was really well done. So I got to use items, health potions. I just started drinking these things like crazy. And I saw that you were pretty liberal dropping them. Let's go, buddy. Fight. They don't have health bar though, right? That's my health bar. And then you can't afterwards see it. Go, buddy, go. Oh wait, I need a drink. Drink it. Fight. It's cool. I actually thought that was a cool design choice. It was, oh, I just got dropped. Yeah, I'll try again. So did you do the music? I forgot. I did ask that, I think. Thought it was pretty well done. Got a good sound effects too on the drink and the potion, and yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? But yeah, I like the music a lot. Works really well. I like the log too. You did a great job on it, man. Very impressed. And it's hard, which I like. Okay, so you did the music then. That's awesome. I love it. What do you make music in? I am audio here. We just did a tracker jam. I should put that up in yours or mine Discord or something. My tune that I did. But we all just did about 8 of us, I think, right? 8 or 9 of us. We all just had a little jam, and we just made chip tunes for the first time for most of us. Pretty much everybody, right? Except for like L's Dragon there. His was really good. Yeah, definitely. I'll let you know. Because if you made this is great, man. You got some musical talent. You got an ear for it for sure. If you wanna get in on it. Oh wait, can I shout out Loki now? Has it been 2 minutes? Yeah, cool. Oh, you use Sample Tank? Nice. I have Sample Tank also. I have the old Sample Tank 3 bundle. Cool. That's cool. It's cool to know you did the music. I was hoping you weren't going to say, hey, I did it. So you must have been doing, this doesn't sound like the first track you've ever done either. But Sample Tank is good stuff. It's a library of VSTs by IK Multimedia. They make some pretty good stuff for sure. One of my go-tos, them and Native Instruments for VSTs. Instrument VSTs. Oh, I'm about to die. Can I drink multiple? I can drink multiple, right? Drink, buddy. He's getting his butt kicked. Oh, man. That was rough. Whoa. Stop. Can I stop him? I need to go to my bag. Drink. Now you can go auto. Not free. They have some stuff for free. What I did was I got there a couple years back. I bought like a little MIDI keyboard, like a portable one, and it was only like $60, and it gave me the free Sample Tank 3 package library. I literally got it for the library. I originally thought of items being turned, but ultimately went, yeah, no, it plays nice. It's plenty hard anyway, even with being able to drink whenever. How far does it go? Because I never even got off the first level. Can you is there a whole ending to it and everything? Go, buddy, go. 3 levels and a boss. Oh, finally some slimes. I felt like I was just running into all those tough guys. These slimes go down easy. Go, buddy. Bye, Em. Enjoy dinner. Enjoy your chicken. Fight. But yeah, really nicely, really well done, Loki. I enjoyed it. I played for a half hour, 45 minutes the other day. Trying to figure it all out and not die. Go, buddy. So you did all the little sound effects and stuff too, right? Well, did you do the potion drinking? Because that sounds real good, but it also sounds like so classic. Where's he going? Yeah, I saw some of that, but I agree with you that that's totally a design choice. There's plenty of really great, to have the random encounters and not being able to see them. It works better this way for this game, I think, anyway. That was weird. I hit auto last time you went that way. Oh, there was one point. I don't know what I did when I was playing the other day. I don't know if this happened to you. I got down in the wall somehow. I wasn't really able to reproduce it, but I was like moving, and somehow I was able to I wasn't using auto. I was moving around with the keyboard, and something happened, and all of a sudden my dude was like down here, and he was like walking in the walls, which was weird. I thought I'd just let you know about that, but it doesn't happen too often. I saw it like twice. Have you seen it though? Have you seen that little bug where he can kind of get into the wall and start walking? It seems to be kind of rare. He's going this way. It's going back and forth. The auto is dragging him back and forth, and I gotta take control. He's out of control. I haven't tried to flee yet. What happens then? What happens when you run? Let's try it. You attempt to run away. The bat is not oh, I did escape. Nice. See ya. Okay, I lost. I can't move him right now. Doing it coming out of auto, yeah. Something happened right here too. After fleeing, I'm hung. Not to worry. Yeah, it got hung after I fleed. I got a successful flee finally, and then it just sit there. It's fine. I was just breaking my game anyway, trying to use while loops in Godot, which I knew was a bad idea, and I tried it anyway, and I was hanging my game. So yeah, I was watching somebody else play a bunch of the entries. I was hoping to see yours. I didn't see him play yours. I saw a few of the other ones though. I don't remember who it was that was streaming them. How many entries were there in the 1-Bit Jam? Go, buddy, go, go, go. Oh, he smoked me. One more. This is about as good as I did. It's tough, but I like it. It fluctuates between 364 and 362. For what? Not entries to the 1-bit, right? Was it really? Holy cow. That's incredible. I was like, no, you don't mean entries, right? Oh, you do. That's great. Was there prizes and stuff? Was it like serious? And how long did you have to build this? Is it over? Or is it still ongoing? I think you got a good entry here. Pretty sweet. Oh, man. One more. No, don't go that way. Nine, 6, 10, 11. Voting goes on for another 16 days. Wow. Yeah, I guess you gotta give everybody a lot of time for that many entries. People gotta check all the games out. Well, good luck, man. This is pretty solid entry, I would say. All right. This game's kicking my butt. I'll be back for another attempt. Good stuff, though. That's crazy, though. 300 something entries. That's awesome. Who's it run by? Is it somebody like big and famous? I take it, or? I gotta try to like ditch this while loop. Myline Media. I'm not familiar. I guess people know them, no? Is it like every year or the 1-bit jam? Yeah, the Kinney assets look good. They're always nice to use. I need to dive into them more myself. But right now I've been doing these retro games that I can find the sprite sheets for, so that's kind of been working with that. What time is it? Okay. Back to my issue. This is like just hanging because I'm trying to use a while loop. And it's apparently not. I'm doing something wrong. 1 second and freeze, yep. Do you use while loops much? I was talking to another guy that I watch, streamer. He bounced before you guys showed up. Send It Software. He's good stuff too. I was talking to him about it. He's like, I never use while loops. I'm like, he's like, can you use while loops in Godot? I'm like, yeah. I don't know if it's recommended, but I always feel like while loops are the danger zone. But this, I feel like, is a cause for what? Because basically I'm trying to wait for a log to be, off the screen. I don't want it to spawn like on the screen. I want it to spawn while it's over here. So I'm like waiting and checking to see that the log is over here somewhere. I'm trying to use a while loop to do that, but I think I'm going to back out of it because I didn't use it for the snake, but it's because it basically has the same logic. But the logic I did use is not great either, but it works. Unlike Frog Buddy over here. Else continue. I mean, I can just call recursive instead. Make it recursive instead. I don't want to do this either, though. You have used them before? Yeah, Nope. Okay. Check for infinite recursion. Yeah, I knew that was what I was doing, but... Oh. Let's try... I think what I ended up doing last time was this. Just bump this out to this if statement. And then just like else continue here. Oh yeah, we don't need that. I don't think that's going to work any better. Okay, we made it past 1 second without freezing. I don't see any frogs though. Let's see if we're actually moving them. Nope. Yeah, so I was trying to use while loops because I thought this would be I usually try to steer away from them, but I thought this would be a Synthy Spooky Jam that starts tomorrow. What's that all about? I'm still iffy on. I want to. It was fun doing the music jam though. It was cool because she set it up and it was like 3 weeks to do it, but she also had a rule to like not spend like more than 48 hours on it, which is one of my concerns. Is that I feel like people get into these and like go unhealthy and like don't sleep. Not that I'm doing it, wouldn't do it to be competitive anyway, but. Oh, okay. Interesting. Probably something Halloween based, I guess, with the spooky jam in there. I'm thinking that might be the. Oh, we lost our tunes. Oh. Okay. I would imagine, yeah. Depending on the theme, I might try for it, but it's only 11 days, so that would be a rush. Yeah. How much? So you had like what? That looks like a full week, 2 weeks there for the other one, for the one bit. You did a great job. That was definitely very cool. Did you like lean on some assets besides the art assets? Did you write all that music in that time, or did you have stuff you pulled from your vault? Yeah, they'd say it's some of the best stuff to do is the game jams. If I need to learn, I feel like I need to learn a little bit more Godot first, but I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a minute and think of another plan of attack for this. Like the interesting stuff we're done super last minute. Nice. Yeah, like I don't want it to like stress me out, like it's supposed to be fun, but there's like kind of no getting around it. What actually was great was on the music jam, she had misplaced the timer and it was like actually up like 24 hours before it's supposed to. I checked the night before. I was like, oh shit, the thing's almost done. So I just rushed it and put it in. And I was like, it's done now, And that was actually great. So I didn't have to like kill myself over the last day and like making sure everything was perfect or doing anything last minute. So, all right, I'm going to take a quick stretch for the last push. I'm only going to be on till like just before 8 tonight, but I still got a little time left to battle this. Where's my... Be right back. There we go. Boom. Alright. Back to the battle. Let me see if we're even getting a... Yeah, okay. Let's say I thought should be working. If log array position is less than 130, this should be 120. That didn't help. Let's see where we're at here. He's just not moving anywhere. Make sure that let me see if do something here quick. Just like throw him in the middle of the screen here. Make sure he's... And there he is. But he's just not getting picked up. So that works. So it is over the 0, and it's getting in here and saying no, it's not. What do I do on the snake? Else pass, else spawn. And that seems to work. He's just not moving. Let me just put him back. So I can keep an eye on him. I'm going to use 240, that's fine. Just so yeah, he's just not moving from there. And we know that the log array size is bigger than 0, so it's picking up a log n. If log array is not and if I put spawn here, it's going to freak out on me on recursion. Yeah. Why is this more difficult than what I have here? Just maybe because it's not getting as much chances to mess up because it has two other places to go. Yeah. I can try a different kind of while loop here. I don't want and not placed. Still not liking that. No longer position and not placed. Let's try it. I'm sure it's broken. Didn't freeze. There's the frog. It's not moving though. Maybe I have to wait. Oh, you're giving me a tough time, buddy. Nope, nope, nope. At least we're not infinite loops and I got a while loop going. I shouldn't need that, right? It's the same. There's something just not right with my logic here. I can feel it, but I can't put my finger on it. I'm still just chilling. Let me see. Where does this start? Yeah, it's that one. I don't know, it would be actually not that one because it goes left to right. So it's this one. Let me try if I just do it like something egregious. See if that works. Since the log starts there. Oh, there he is. Okay, okay, okay. And he's needs a Z index higher. So let's do that real quick. Ordering one. Actually, 2, because he's going to need to go on the frog also. Okay. We got frog on log. It's not exactly what I want. Well, let me make sure it's being smart and it's not, there's only one anyway, so it can't, I don't think it can spawn more than one. I'm not instantiating it. It's gotta be only one. Okay. Let's see if I can trim that down. Oh yeah, because there's a timer. Oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. No, that won't work either. I mean, you know what else I need to do is get the log to, let's do this piece by piece. The first thing, before I worry about making that any better, it is technically working, or it was. Now it's not. What did I change? What happened to frog on log? What did I do? Oh, I changed it. It's too tight. I could just set a timer without making this more difficult. Alright, so what we need to do now is just have him wrap around, which he's not going to do. Yep, there he goes. Whee! Change that to 1 for a second so he doesn't. So in the process, we need to position.x is greater than or equal to right bounds position x equals left bounds. And that should get him wrapping around. I'll do this one little thing at a time here. All right, and he's wrapping around. Good stuff. Okay, so now we're going to back away because that definitely needs some more loving. But putting it at 160, let me see if 150 works. Even better. Okay, I can get away with that. We'll leave that for a minute. It's going to have to be good enough for a moment, and I'll move on. So what we're going to need to do is... Actually, I think he already has his animation. This is not it, though. I know, he needs that animation, too. Actually. We just need another one. Turn around. Left. Okay. So he's just gonna start facing left. And then they're gonna face up. And then we're gonna face, can you flip the sprites right here? I don't know if you can. I don't think you can flip them. Does not look like you can. Can I? No right click action on them. No snapping duration. I could leave it like that and then just flip it right then. Okay, so one thing we're going to do is, another thing we can set up is their signal. On body. Just hide. Actually, basically, they probably just send this guy to 0, position 0. And then, well, it's not going to be there yet. All right, so what we need to do is, it's going to be a little tricky for this. For the frog itself, we're going to add another animated sprite, and we're going to basically match what we have here. Because when the frog is carried, it basically matches all the animations. So instead of trying to handle that on the frog, I'm just going to have another one on the frog itself that just kind of hides and then shows again. That's my thought anyway. Spectre, need new sprite frames. And no. Wait, why is this not there? Okay. So on this one we have death to jump right and jump up. So, wait, are we doing caps here or? Yes. Jump right. And that looks like that. So, girl frog. Oh, I got this backwards. I got the left. I gotta cut more. I should just cut them all out. Let's do that. So I need up. Up. This one. Crop. I'm gonna select. Crop. Crop. Save as. Downloads. This one's not ready yet. What will we Girl Frog up? Oh, I have Girl Frog up. Where is this? It's already here. Is that not in the game? No, I don't have Girl Frog right. Yeah. Okay. I cut the wrong one up. Cancel. Not you. I need right. You. Okay. Downloads. So, Girl Frog, right. Okay. And then we go to GAMP. And then we're gonna drag her in. Get rid of this one. Add alpha. Color select. And delete. And export as. Girl Frog right. Is this the right? Sure looks it. Okay. Girl Frog right. Come on down. So we're going to drop this in here. There we go. Now we can go back over here actually and finish this. Okay. Do I want to, can I just flip this? I'll leave that for now. I might only need that. Okay. So back to this. So it's that, and that's what we need here. Right. Oh, I don't have right jump either, do I? Of course not. I did it all backwards. One more. Just when you think you're done with everything you need from the sprite sheet, you find more. Cup. Done. Menu, save as image. Jump right. Okay. Jump up, jump left. So I gotta refresh this. Oh no. I didn't do the other half of this. Downloads. There we go. No, just export, right? Girl frog, jump right. Ooh. No. Girl frog, jump right, PNG. Yeah. Jump up, jump right. Oops. And then jump up, right? Okay, it should be that and that. And that again. Okay. And what I need to do is move this guy down probably to there. I guess. And so everywhere in the script, I gotta add that in. Oh yeah. V equals false. Okay. And that. $2D2. Okay. Just basically copying everything that The main frog does. And this would just hide. I'll leave that for now. Let's just see if oh yeah, that one's looping. Okay, it's mostly doing what I want though. Let's see. No loop. Oh, the other one's still looping. Oops, hold on a second. Let me get everything. I think this one, they're at 12, right? Well, we'll just match them up for now. That's probably going to come down. Weird that, oh, with the flip it doesn't work, huh? The horizontal flip is not working. It works good up and down. Oh no. When it's flipped the other way though, it's like now the frog is upside down. Alright, so I won't be able to flip them, that's why I'm gonna need all the gonna need all the there we go. At least the pickup works. Yeah, so flipping the animation isn't gonna work because of the offset. It's weird, it works there. Oh wait. That's a weird offset. That's something I'll just spend a little time off screen looking at and fine tuning. Well, definitely you would hide these anyway there. They're not going to come back though. That works, yeah, okay, then you just have to show them, which is actually what we want. Okay. So why... What's going on here? That's why it's all screwy. Because he's starting off the other way. Default. I don't feel like that's why it was off. It just doesn't work well with... It only works good up. Well, I'll look at that a little closer when there's time. I need to take a phone call quick. Be right back. Okay, back. Just for a little bit longer. Almost time to go, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I was working on this, and it was sort of working, sort of not working. It just works up only. It doesn't line up nicely down or... So if that's okay, I guess I can just... build full animations for this guy, I guess. No, not him. On the frog itself. No. On the frog. Where'd you go? Frog. Okay. Okay, let's see how that works. Where are we doing that? Oops, hold on a second. Just noticed that it keeps putting itself on auto. Match them up. And that did not improve things. I'll have to look at that closer off stream. The idea is there anyway. The idea is that, yeah, when you pick up the other one, the one on the screen is going to disappear. And then, okay, so what I really want it to do is have this guy be hidden by default. And then we'll go back over to the Frog Buddy. And unbodied entered, I'm gonna move him, and then body, get node, animated sprite to D2 to D2. I gotta put that in quotes. Dot show. Okay, let's see how that's looking. Go up there and get our froggy. No. No. I'm Russian. Nice. Well, that worked. Easy. I just gotta line the frog up better. And then when he dies, starts out another one, and then I didn't code that, but I'll have to code it to make another frog appear again. I probably need to do a little bit more. Watch the emulator and see if there's probably a little timer there. But that's pretty... Oh, what's he doing? Oh, I gotta turn his speed off. So he doesn't go moving away. I saw him cruising across the top of the screen there. So we got a couple things going here. We gotta improve the spawn. So that happens off the screen. But this dude will wrap around now, which is different than the snake, because the snake, once he goes off his screen, he kind of respawns and re-rolls to see if where he goes here, there. Yeah, he came back over here. So this dude's wrapping around nicely, which is great. I have to put his animation in and figure that out, but I can pick him up now. Oh, hey, what was that? That was interesting. Let's see what see if I can reproduce that. Nothing wrong there. I like died when I was jumping along the log, I felt like. Maybe every once in a while like either the otter gets me, or I might have ran out of time. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking that, you know, I was thinking that has bugged me out before, and I'm getting close to bringing in the were you here before when I was playing the tunes? I think so. I'm getting close to bringing in the audio, and one of the first things I'm going to put in is that damn timer, so that I know that I died from that, because that's not the first time. I was like, wait, I died, what the heck? And actually, to counteract, though, there was a small bug where I made the collision boxes a little too small between the turtles, and it was causing something like that to happen, where every once in a while it was getting caught and not having. The way I have it set is if it's not, once it's above on this side or this half of the screen, it's always polling to see if it's at least overlapping 2Ds, and the water is an area. So if it's not, you're not overlapping with 2. The other thing is disable the timer to test. Yeah, no, I could do that too for sure. Or just make it a lot longer. But I was definitely going to just put the volume in just so that I know it's happened a few other times. I'm like, why did I just die right there? And I'd be like, oh. And then every once in a while, the otter will get you too, which is pretty rare. But like he'll most of the time get you like just coming off the edge of the screen, and you won't even realize he got you or how you died. All right. Yeah, I think you're right though. I think I was just out of time there, because I was jumping like along the length of a log, so there really shouldn't have been any issues there. So I have about half of it working, I'd say, more than half, I guess. I got to line up the frog a little better. I could pick him up, and that's cool, and he even matches the animation. He's just not. He only lines up well. Oh, now he only lines up well jumping up for some reason. I gotta look at that. And then I just gotta finish coding it so that if I die, like so, now he won't come back, right? So the whole pacing and flow, I've been kind of waiting, because the audio kind of dictates some of the pacing and flow. There's like a little jingle, whatever, after he dies, and then you can't move. Could you have the position just mirror the player's position in code? Yeah. I was going to do that, but because it also animates, what I'm doing is a little switcheroo. Like I have the frog as its own scene, right? But then as soon as the body enters, whoa, oh no, I just collapsed it, didn't I? As soon as the frog picks him up, this dude disappears. And so what I have is basically the frog, the main frog, just now has full-time, it just has the frog on it full time. Okay, I see what's going on here. This one isn't starting right. Jump left, jump up. So he's just here all the time. so that way, once the frog is picked, this was my thinking anyway, once the frog is picked up, I could match the position easy enough, but making the animations play for left, right, up, down, I was like, that's going to be too much back and forth. I think it would just be easier to do it this way. And then he's just hidden, most of the time. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. Right now, for some reason, it only lines up nicely up. I got to figure that out. Like, it looks good there, but then once he goes left and right, it's off center. And even down, they flip. So I'll fine tune that. That's just silly stuff. Yeah, I did think of what you said though originally, just having it match the position. But once I realized that it also animates like that, I was like, that's going to be sending the same code 2 different places constantly. Like, I might as well just have, a hidden one on him all the time. I ran out of time again, right? That's the other reason I don't have that. For some reason, I need that up. I thought I had that up. Is there a time over that pops up? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's only game over. Does it pop up? Okay, it's just probably not staying up long enough. Or I'm just totally missing it. Engrossed in my problem. So, okay. I guess not too bad overall. It was a little bit of doing. I still don't have it perfect the way I want it. I'm like letting him spawn like right here, but I just wanted to move on for a second and do the rest of this. So mostly I gotta add the points when he gets up there and do that logic. But yeah, I think this should work as long as I can get the other animations to line up. Hey, it's a friend of Loki's. Hey, Cassie. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm building Frogger. Pretty low key. We're chilling. Low key with Loki. So I'm gonna put this back to hide. So I think that should work. I think it's a decent way to implement it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I found the whole sprite sheet and everything, and I got all the sound effects, which are just waiting till the end. I thought of Snake. You know what's weird about Snake a little bit? There's no like definitive version, like the Motorola version, I guess is, but that's like weird. But I found the whole sprite sheet to this one, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is cool. It's a cool, fun one. It's actually taken a bunch of doing just to more or less the code than actually like lining up, because I've been playing an emulator and just lining up all these spacing and speed and wraparounds, and then there's 5 different levels and that all changes, so I had to like go and research all that out and get it all dialed in, which it mostly is. I think it all is now, and I'm just doing the snake and the frog pickup, and I got to tidy up some things here, like only one of these show up per, like even odd levels the bug is here, and on even levels the frog or the gator is there. So yeah, I've been having fun, and I have a little website. After these are done, I'm gonna throw them on the website. People can play them if they want, and I have eventually I'll hook up a database and even keep track of some high scores and stuff, which should be fun. And then so I just started streaming not too long ago, and I was starting this project. I had just done Pong and Breakout Bricks or whatever, and I was starting this one. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch and hanging out. And I found for the longest time I only thought Twitch was just video game, streamers playing games. Yes and no. I'm not gonna do them all. I'm gonna do like pick and choose things I want. I will do like Asteroids and Space Invaders still, just because like Asteroids I should be able to build a lot faster than this even. I'm not going to do all 20. I'm going to probably go off the grid a little bit. I was considering Qbert and a couple of the classics, I felt like it was a good way to, get in on Twitch and learn, keep learning and hanging out, and people can stop in. Everybody, kind of knows the games and they can see what's going on. And before I dive into like making like a bigger game or my own game or anything like that. So Cassie, do you stream? Should I give a shout out? I didn't even know this. I don't think there's anybody here but us right now, but I'll follow you if you're a streamer. But yeah, it's sort of the idea of doing a 20 game challenge. I'm not going to do them all. And it was kind of my answer to not necessarily doing game jams just yet. Just because I didn't want the pressure deadline or whatever. I feel like this was another good thing you can do. That's what they usually say. Because you like a 20 game challenge, or you can join game jams, or both. Yeah, that was one of the first ones I made, actually. It's just crazy. Like, even the simplest games, there's so many little, conditions and states to worry about. And so you're just learning? I self-taught about 4 years now, but it's pretty broad. Like, I learned like JavaScript and C++ and Python, which this is based off of. And then I learned all three engines: Unreal, Unity, Godot. I learned like modern website framework stuff too, like React and the database stuff and the server stuff. But I only went so deep. Like, I have a site up, like I didn't become an expert in any of it. So I have sort of like a broader knowledge than a deep. And now I'm getting I finally got a job. I did a whole, invested in myself, lived off my own money for a couple years and just went like hard and learned as much as I could. And I didn't know where I was going to end up. So I kind of went across the board, and which is good because right now I did get a job, but I'm hired helping to train the AI of all things. So I'm not on a game development team or anything like that. So my broad knowledge is actually paying off right now because there's all the different work modules or different languages and frameworks. So it's a little easier for me to follow. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm a self-taught guy. I went pretty hard for a couple of years, but totally on my own. And now I'm more just, now that I have a job, I'm like, okay, now I'm going to settle in, and but I wanted to continue to keep working and coding and learning myself and learning the engines. So now, yeah, I love it. It's so great. Never stop learning. I love it. Like every day, honestly. Even my down days, even when I'm not feeling great or whatever, I'm still reading, and that's, I love Twitch now because of it, because I can hang out and watch other people, and you pick up all these little tricks, and there's so many smart people hanging out in the communities and stuff that are helping other people and suggesting things, and it's really great. So yeah, keep it up. It's one of the greatest things, and it seems like coding is sort of like one of those things you can pick up, and if you enjoy it, it seems like a lifelong gift. You'll never master it. There'll always be new stuff to do. Hopefully be able to do it to nice old age, and that's just those kind of things are great. I love things that are and they give back too. Like you get a lot of good feeling out of your progress. Hard-earned progress sometimes can be really tough. Oh yeah, what time is it? I might have to go, guys. Yep, it is time to go. So, Cassie, thanks for stopping in. Give me a follow. I'm trying to come on at least once a week. Yeah, it's great. I'll try to check your stream out if you're on as well. Loki, till next time, brother. I'm going to try to be on a little bit more often, but we'll see. Hint, hint, hint. Hey, thanks. I'll check you out if you guys, if you stream too, I'll check you out. But Loki, hopefully see you on soon at some point too. And nice job again on the 1-bit game. That was really cool. I don't know if Cassie saw that, but it was a pretty good job. But I have to run. I have something going at 8, and time has slipped up on me. So I'll catch you guys later. Oh, did you? It was great, wasn't it? I thought it was really cool. Like I'm not a BSer either. I wouldn't tell people. Like I thought his music was really good, and the game was hard too, which was cool. They're definitely complimentary. Yeah, it's great. Loki's awesome. It is so hard. I got killed by the Reaper. Like that was as far as I got. That was the end of me. I haven't gotten to the second level. I'm not done playing it yet. I was playing it a little bit on stream earlier. But nice to meet you, Cassie, and Loki. It's good to see you. And check out M's streams once in a while, Loki. I don't know if you followed her, but she's cool. She does good audio work and stuff. She has a cool history. Yeah, take it easy, guys. I'm gonna peace out. I gotta run. Till next time.